But I've got to hold my hat here because the light is blinding it. But below are some timestamps if you want to just skip to the part that you're here for. And let's get into the video. Hello! And welcome to another cryptocurrency video. Today we are going to be looking at virtual reality and the cryptocurrency world and how they're going to intertwine and become amazing. Okay, so first of all, let's start off with what is VR. Now behind me I've got some clips where you can see what virtual reality is. It's basically you put on a mask or a little headset, and wherever your head moves, that's where your character in the game moves. And it's really realistic. I mean, look at this guy freaking out. And yeah, it's really realistic. I've had a go on one of the ones that you put your phone in, like what this guy is using, and yeah, they're pretty cool. But you can get better ones where you link them into your computer and you can play video games on them, and they're really good because they've got little hand controls as well, and you can point a gun and shoot a gun, and you can just they're just really good fun. Like PlayStation have their own one, and quite a few companies have their own, which we'll be looking into. That guy had one on a computer, and that looks like the PlayStation one, and as you can see, he freaked out because it feels like you're actually submerged, like in the actual game. It's really cool. Okay, so here we've got a few of the different VR headsets and the price of them. So if you were thinking about buying a headset to integrate into your crypto world, when we look at that eventually, then these are the prices that you'll be paying. You got different kinds of VR headsets. So you got ones that go into consoles, like the Sony PlayStation 1, and then you've also got the ones that go into the desktop PCs, so the HTC Vive and Oculus Rift. Bit more expensive, as you can see, £649. But if I was to get one, I would say the HTC Vive. I mean, all the games that I've seen people play online with, most of them are using the HTC Vive. And then you've got the mobile ones, which you can take out in the real world with you and walk around with your head in that if you wanted to. But yeah, you just slip your mobile into it, fold it up, and use it like that. There's also the news of Mark Zuckerberg owning Oculus Rift, and how he's going to be using that. And he's also come out recently that he wants to integrate crypto and Facebook together more. So I think overall it's a great thing that Mark Zuckerberg owns Oculus Rift, and I can see them doing big things in the future with crypto. And I watched this talk the other day actually about with Mark Zuckerberg, who was doing the talk, and how he was saying that he's found a happy medium between the price of these mobile headsets that you slip on really easily, and they're quite small and easy to manage. They haven't got all the wires and everything, and also the desktop one. They found a happy medium, and with that they found a more affordable price. So yeah, I'm expecting big things from Oculus Rift in the future. Another topic that I want to quickly talk about is augmented reality. Augmented reality is basically the environment that is around you now, but it has a digital layer over the top of it. So this video here just shows when I first heard about it. Basically where I live, we had these rocks put in with they had a QR code on them, and as this lady's doing here, you would hold up your iPad on it with the app open, and it would make it look like a dinosaur is running around the environment, and you can go interact with it. So you could go stand underneath it and act really scared or something like that. And it was meant to bring loads of tourism to the island that I live on, and it didn't really last that long. I think they've taken the rocks away now, but you know, it's pretty cool. Kids loved it, and yeah, it was a big thing while it was here. It did attract quite a few people to the island. But that's just scratching the surface with these little dinosaurs. And Pokemon Go was similar to it, how you would catch Pokemon and it would look like they're in the real world. That is just scratching the surface of what augmented reality will be doing. So it won't just be on phones. We're going to have, who knows what it could be in the future. It could be contact lenses or maybe glasses. And how it would work and how it would change the world is, say I'm walking around somewhere and I look at an old church, for instance, or an old historic place, and I'm on holiday, and instead of having to look at my phone to find more about it, or to look at a board that they've put out, I would just look at it and a box would pop up and it would tell me information about that historic building. That's just from one standpoint, from a tourist standpoint. I mean, if you look at it in the medical field, say you're doing a doctor is doing an operation on a patient, and they need to know the stats that are going on as they're doing the operation. They can wear these glasses, and instead of having to look away to look up at the TV where all their stats are on, like the patient's stats, like the heart rate, etc., they can just have them there in the corner of their eye, telling them their stats, or maybe pointing out veins, or I don't know, something like that, depending on how far the technology is going to increase. Or you could be driving around, if you don't have a self-drive car, that is, by then. Or you could be driving around and you could constantly have the speed limit up, or camera zone, or something like that. Or like this person's doing, walking around a shop and they're looking at things and it's popping up, and they've got adverts there for some reason, and it looks like this person's personalized their shopping cart as well. So yeah, it's going to integrate into our worlds a lot more. So that's augmented reality. It's the moment you've been waiting for, the crypto side of things. Well, there's two cryptos that I'm going to be looking at today, which are linked to the virtual reality world. The first is going to be VUB, and then we are going to be looking at Voxels, which is just rebranded. So first, let's go and look into VUB. And here we are on the VUB website. So I've done a bit of research into VUB, and what VUB is in basic summary. Let's just go basic summary. What VUB is. VUB is a virtual reality space. It's not so much a game, it's more like a space where you interact with people in a virtual world. So yeah, it's not so much a game, it's more like meeting up with people. Like you can have a business meeting on VUB, or someone, they do in one of their videos that I'll show you in a minute, someone makes a beat for someone in the DJ, in the VUB DJ booth, and then they implement a smart contract and they pay for that beat. They've got some key dates coming up. I think on the 20th of January, so a couple of days away, they are hosting their first concert in Asia, the very first virtual reality concert. So that's going to cause the price to go up leading up to that. And then on the 4th of February, apparently they have a part in the Monster Energy drinks Super Bowl advert. So you could see a bit of price movement there. I mean, you think how big the Super Bowl is, depending on what they're going to be doing in the advert, I don't know. But yeah, it's good news for VUB. They're getting in one of the big adverts, and I'm sure they're going to be doing a lot more things. So let's go even deeper into VUB. Let's just take a scroll through VUB's website, see if we can learn anything new. Let's discover what it's all about, as they say. Trusted blockchain technology, so it's an ERC20 token, alternate reality, monetizing in a virtual world, paying publishers fairly, one-stop shop platform, music, education, gaming, dating. Oh, dating in the VR world, that could be fun. Giving you a voice among the masses, safe and secure, no middleman, more immersive social experience. How to use VUB. So deposit VUB onto our private off-chain solution. Use VUB to purchase. Alright, so you use the VUB token to buy concerts or educating lessons or virtual assets. I wonder if you'll be able to buy prostitutes. I wonder if there will be, in the virtual world, hologram prostitutes, like ladies who are going to get naked in virtual reality. I reckon we could see that. I reckon we could see that in the future. And here we've got some smart contracts working, so they're integrating it with smart contracts. All holograms, how holograms are captured, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is the concert side of things. So here we have them standing around with all cameras around them, and they'll be performing live there. And you might be able to walk around the person performing. So if it's Beyonce, you might be able to get a sneak peek at Beyonce's booty live in person. You can go around the back. That's where just all the blokes are going to be watching Beyonce from. Yeah, so the hologram side of things. Oh, look at these partners. We've got some big names here. Oculus. Damn. damn, some big names. You can see all them, PlayStation. And here are the exchanges that you can go buy VUB at, so on Binance and ETH Delta. And then we have their roadmap, which is a good roadmap. It looks like they're hitting all their targets at the moment. Let's just scroll up so you can see it. So we're in Q1. Let's see if they've hit this first of many VR performances live. So that's the performance that is coming up on the 20th of January, which is cool. And then at the end of Q4, released to all VR and hardware platforms and AR platforms. So quite an enticing roadmap there. Here is their team, which I haven't really looked into, to be honest. I'm not going to lie about it, but they seem like a awesome company that is, in my opinion, worth investing into. So yeah, I just want to quickly show you this video to show you what VUB is more about, whereas it's not so much a game, it's more like a environment space change. So they've got another video where they're like underwater and scuba diving, and yeah, it's not so much gaming, it's more like a place to meet people and do things. So let me just show you this.
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Awesome. How's everything with you?
Pretty good. What do you have for us today?
Well, the track is done. Did you want to jump over to the studio and check it out?
Sure. Let me go ahead and pull up your room. Let's go ahead and join it. I'll see you there.
So yeah, that guy's a DJ, and he's made him a beat.
Nice space you got here. I like it.
Nice space.
Oh, thanks. I'm still working on it.
Pretty good. So what do you have for us today?
Oh, let me go ahead and get the track loaded. 1 second.
It's a nice visual you got there.
Nice visual, bro.
Thanks. It gives it a little flair.
I like it. So let's just skip it forward. Anyway, he likes the beat.
Later.
So what he ends up doing is buying the beat.
And, get you taken care of. Let me go ahead and approve that smart contract. Approve. Just send it off. You should be getting it shortly.
So they just did a little deal in the virtual world where that guy made him a beat, and he liked it, so he went ahead and brought it. I would definitely recommend you to come over and look at these videos yourself. They talk about how long distance relationships are going to work well using VUB, because you can meet up in the virtual world and get up to a few things. But not only that, is that they have loads and loads of different environments that you can go around to, and you get in a spacecraft and everyone can accompany you, and it's just a really fucking cool idea, to be honest with you. Like, you can just travel around in the virtual world with your friends and your family or whoever you want to travel with, or strangers, and you can just go experience loads of things. And they're planning on having thousands of these different environments for you to check out, so should be pretty fun, cool platform with loads of use cases for it. So that's enough of VUB. I recommend you to come and check out their website. And now let's go look at Voxels or Voxels, or however the hell you say it. So here we have Voxels on CoinMarketCap, and as you can see, their max supply and circulating supply is the same. They are pre-mined, and they have 210 million tokens. You can buy Voxels on Bittrex, and you can see from this recent price spike, that is because they are now rebranded. And if we head over to their website, they are now called Revolution VR. So in short, I just want to give you a quick short summary before we go and look a bit further into what is Revolution VR. Revolution VR is a creation virtual reality world. So using the Revolution VR token, you would buy other things to add into your world and move it around and create it how you want. They've got no coding, so it's literally just click and drag, and we'll look at a video more on that in a second. So it's really easy to create things and change things, and then once you've created your world, you put on your headset, and then you enter the PC as say, if you will, like you enter your world that you've created, and you can walk around and interact with your friends, playing games and doing things inside the world. So that is Revolution VR, or Voxels in short. So let's just look through their website real quick. Here we have the rebrand. Worlds created by the community. So I guess you might be able to download or maybe pay to download someone's world, or I don't know if you'll get them for free. I guess the person could choose to give them to you for free, and you can go around and explore. And here's items that you would buy, although these ones are actually free apart from teleporter. That's pretty cool that you can buy a teleporter and teleport around. Teleportation is going to be real in the virtual reality world. Here we have a medieval thing you can buy. You can buy some old cupboards. Oh no, these are free actually. Yeah, like I was saying, these are all free. You can get the wall for free, and yeah, it's all pretty good. Here we have a video on how you can how easy it is to create the world. Turn that down a little bit. So yeah, really simple, no coding. It's pretty cool. It's almost like Minecraft. That's what I would compare it to. It's sort of like Minecraft, but a lot more. I don't know what the word is. Integrated, I guess. Maybe even better than. Well, it's probably better. It is better than Minecraft. If you think about it, Minecraft was blocks and pixelated. This is trying to go much more down the real world, and then obviously you put on your VR headset, and then you enter your world as your character, and the rest is down to you. By the looks of it, there was a mobile there, so you can be on a plane or a train or anything, and you could put in your mobile. I guess it could be an app, and you enter it in that space. I don't know how you would move around, but yeah, it's pretty cool. By the looks of this, they don't have any wires attached to their headsets, so it looks like it's mobile. But how would you wave? Oh, voice chats. You integrate with what voice chats you'd wave, I guess. I don't know. But it's an interesting platform. Do I see this platform being as big as VUB? No, I don't see this being big as VUB. But it's a different thing. VUB is more about environment changing and meeting up with people and a lot more interactive. This is more about creating your own world and playing games in your own world, and I'm sure as it progresses as a company, it's going to get bigger and better. So in conclusion, will I be investing in any of these companies? Well, like I said, I am already invested in VUB, and that is a long-term hold for me. I can see that really going up in value as it partners with more companies and actually releases their product out to these companies, and more celebrities start doing concerts on it, and who knows, they could even partner with Times New Bank, and people could sell their time on top on the actual VUB platform, and they could do virtual reality meets with celebrities and people and fans. That would be a cool combination, Times New Bank and VUB. I could see that happening. Voxels or virtual or Revolution VR, on the other hand, I'm not invested in yet. I can see it being a big platform for people to use that like role playing and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Well, as it progresses as a company, it's definitely a company to watch. Let's just say that it's one to see it watch and grow and become bigger. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. It was a really long one today, and yeah, I appreciate you watching it all the way to the end. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, where I tweet stupid things and talk about crypto and some more about trading and stuff that I'm liking in that sense, or Ponzi schemes with Trayvon here. And leave a comment if you think I could, or leave a comment on what you think I could improve on. Maybe this light over here would help, and or is it over here? One of these lights on this side. Leave a comment, leave a like or a dislike if you hated it or liked it, and yeah, thanks for watching.